Yes, yeah.
We just got our new in-ears that are based on our ears.
Yeah,
and we hear ourselves very good now. That's just fantastic at the moment to hear that.
Completely new feeling, being tickled at your eardrum.
Yeah. Yeah, they're especially made for you, those eardrums.
Yes.
Yeah, there was some kind of matter squeezed into our inner ear. And so they made it custom for us.
Yeah, and are you going to use them also during the national final? Those in-ears or?
Yeah. That was the purpose.
Okay.
Okay, and they are good now.
Yes, they're fantastic.
Amazing. It sounds like you're in our head.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. And the ones we had before, they fell out all the time.
Okay, so you use
the little rubber thingy was like an umbrella, constantly expanding. So it moved out of the ear.
Yeah, now it's nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
een beetje better.
Een beetje beter, yeah.
So, do you speak Dutch?
No, I don't speak Dutch. But my girlfriend is from Kleve, which is close to the Netherlands.
Ach so.
And so I've been to the Netherlands a couple of times and I love this country.
And my editor had Dutch in school. I think he's from Heinsberg, which is in the Rhineland somewhere.
Yeah, that's not so far.
Yeah. And I love the sound. Somehow we trained our algorithms on Instagram to present us videos in Dutch or Instagram reels in Dutch.
So,
for example, waarom heeft u twee koptelefoons? It was one, and the second koptelefoon was just a ventilator.
Okay.
It was just hanging from his neck. Wat heeft u om uw nek? Huh? Waarom heeft u twee koptelefoons?
Well, I'm impressed. You don't even have an accent. It sounds really.
Thank you.
The accent is even not there.
So the lingual chameleon.
Yes. Well, you have a nice song.
Thank you.
It's in a Eurovision tradition as well, because I watched Espresso Macchiato from Tommy Cash. He was there last year with Espresso Macchiato. You have a bit of an Italian title as well, but a bit of a change, Ragazzki, not Ragazzi, because there is also a song already about Ciao Ragazzi in Italian. Can you
probably there has to be.
There has to be. Can you explain a bit the title?
Yeah, so like the twist of making Ragazzki is because we mixed the Italian part with Polish part. So in Poland you have like Kowalski, I don't know, like Flitki for prize, and everything is with the KI in the end sounds Polish. And so we were on holiday in Italy, Marti and me, and Marti picked me and my girlfriend up from the airport, and he was memeing the Italian taxi driver like "Ciao ragazzi," and then he
come in, I bring you to the hotel. And then I was like, what would be funny? Not ragazzi, but Ragazzki. It sounds Polish. And at the same time, I thought, Ragazzki, that's a brilliant band name. We should do something with that. And immediately I could see people in front of my eyes, like people jumping in front of a huge stage, and we're on that stage and we're rocking the stage and we're jumping as well, and everybody has a good time and shouting the chorus,
the name Ragazzki.
Ragazzki, and that was in June 24.
So it was right before 1 year before Tommy Cash, because it was named Tommy Cash, and the similarity, we often hear that, but actually the song is even older than his. So
probably.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So you made it during a writer's camp or something?
No, we did it
Not at
on
all.
our own. Like, actually, we are the only German song this year, I guess, who wrote their songs without having a song camp and other writers. Yeah.
Where was it written then? At home?
This song,
In Berlin at home. Yeah. I had to memorize what I had in mind because my equipment was obviously not with me in Italy. And
but yeah, we looked it up yesterday, I guess, or probably yesterday. We looked it up when the song really, when Marti did the first sketch, and it was really 2 days after we landed back in Berlin. So he had to really go to the studio immediately after the holidays and bring that, what he has in his head, out into one.
I think it was June 25th, 2024. Yeah.
So this song is that old already.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called, that file is called Ciao Ragazzki Test. Back then.
That was the original title. Yeah. So the working title.
Because I wanted to experiment with the sounds, but I immediately had the 80s drum machines, the Lind drum and all those fantastic synthesizers that defined a whole decade of music. I had it in my head. In the second I saw us on stage and I heard the song. And I wish there was some kind of matrix like dongle or USB port in my neck so I can unplug it from there, put it into my machine, and the whole arrangement was there. I wish that would be possible. But maybe sometimes.
So your hands are basically that. Yeah.
And then
my hands are. Yeah.
And then the moment came, you had to send it in for the Das Deutsche Finale.
Right.
Yeah, but this was like we already said, like the song is already existing since 2024, and like we sent a different song we wrote afterwards in 2024 for the ESC 2025. So this was our first idea to go there with a different song, but we didn't manage to do it, and then.
I mean, we were sorted out like right before the
pre-rounds.
Yeah.
And then last year,
unfortunately, but that gave us the chance to try again with Ciao Ragazzki end of last year, because we my songs from a YouTube channel that are very well received, let's say. They are managed or distributed by Electrola, which is a label of Universal Music Germany. And we sat at the table and discussing what we want to do this year, or how our collaboration could develop. And they asked me if we wanted to give the ESC another chance, to give it another shot. And I said, yeah, why not? Let's take Ciao Ragazzki. And we listened to the demo and they said, oh my God, that's such a banger. We have to do it. We absolutely have to do it. And I was like, yeah, but we have to ask David as well. And I called him and he was on the road somewhere.
Yeah, in a small village. I was on the road. I drove by and called back Marti and said, what's going on? And he was like, hey, Universal asked me to send Ciao Ragazzki to the Eurovision Song Contest. Is that fine for you? And I was like, yeah, okay, do it.
Yeah, whatever.
like I didn't expect it to like really be part of the Eurovision Song Contest then.
Yeah.
And but like the song is already 2 years old because we didn't want to release anything just out of the blue, because our vision always was a big stage. And so if we wanted to have a big start for the project of Ragazzki. So we waited until we have the best chance to present it. And now I think the Eurovision Song Contest is the biggest stage in the world. And we kind of one step away from it.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is still a project. You're starting this project now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Even if we don't win the Deutsche Finale, Ragazzki will still be the project that we will go after, and that.
Yeah, and the Dropbox,
it's just the start. It's gonna grow and grow.
And the demos, like the folder with demos, is already
bursting,
exploding. So we have some new stuff in the pipeline already. So we
and then you are giving concerts all over Germany,
and hopefully the Netherlands as well.
I mean,
there are some very good halls where you can perform.
Nice, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We'd love to come.
Yeah, we do the music for playing live. Like Ragazzki is a live project. Like we really want to go out, play festivals, big stages. That's why we are doing this.
Yeah. How long are you already together as a band, as a duo? Before you became friends already?
No, we were first friends, I would say, like for over 10 years now.
Probably, yeah.
We started doing the first song in like 9 years ago. Yeah. But it was more like I was the artist and Marti only the producer. And but we performed it live together. But we wanted to have a project where we both are artists. And that's why we stopped doing the solo stuff and came back as Ragazzki, as the duo.
Yeah. Dus you were earlier solo artist.
Exactly, but every song basically is produced by Marti, so we worked together all the time.
And funny enough, I wanted to be on stage as well as him because I don't know, I love the stage, I love to play live, and although I have become a little bit too comfortable here in my studio where I record my YouTube videos and produce music all day long for my YouTube channel, but I was born to perform.
Yes,
let's
born to be wild.
Just before Christmas, you heard that you were going to be in the national final in
exactly
in Germany. How did you receive that news? And what did you do after?
Actually, what is funny is that my birthday is on the 2nd of December, and my girlfriend surprised me with a trip to Paris, and we've been to Paris. And on my birthday, on the 2nd, the other surprise was that we go to a Tommy Cash concert. And so I was on a Tommy Cash concert on the 2nd of December, and then I was back home in Berlin on the 3rd of December, and then I became the call. I got the call from his manager, a video call, and he said, "Hey, you are in the finals. You play live on the 28th." And I was like, "What the hell?" Like, I wasn't expecting us to be in the finals directly. Like, I thought there are some steps in between.
Yeah. Play for us, show us what you got, but none of that happened. Yeah. We were just there with the other 8, and Bela came into the group a little bit later. But then from the 3rd of December until the 12th of December, where there was the artist day. We were like, what are we gonna do? We need clothing. we need some outfits.
We need a music video.
Oh my God! How are we gonna do that?
Everyone is going home for Christmas. Then it's New Year. Then like, how should we manage to make a music video?
But somehow we did.
So no holiday during Christmas. It was working. Yeah.
And like, we were not allowed to tell anyone until the 5th of January. Yeah. So we came back to our families and we're like, "Hey, what's going on in your life?"
Oh, nothing special. I was like, nothing fancy, the usual stuff. And then we actually managed to get a very, very talented videographer.
Director, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, and music video director, mainly.
Yeah. Antonin Pevny, I don't know if you maybe heard of him. He did, do you know Bilderbuch Machine with the yellow car? He did that also. And he was the director of our music video. and he did stuff for Moby and who else, like big names.
Yeah,
And-
because it's very important now how the staging is going to be, especially in
Right,
Eurovision, and especially with your song, because it must be fun. It must be must be a lot
That's
of
right.
happening. Yeah, there must be
Yeah.
a lot happening on stage.
Yeah, but not too much, I would say. Like, because
Okay.
the song, the music video also is like it has some shots where it's getting a bit chilled, you know, like we're just standing there and
Yeah.
You have nice visuals because the song already wants that much, you know, like if you overload the stage, then maybe it's just too
It's
much
a
of
little
everything.
too much to consume
Okay, so
in one moment.
that's why you took the white buildings in the video clip.
For example, yeah. So we basically shot moving photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's something is moving, and at first you might think it's a still frame, but it's moving.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to look another time as well.
Yeah.
Because there's more to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and now we're going to the next week. It's a probe. It's you have to rehearse all that rehearsal week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are so excited. We can't stress enough how excited we are.
Yeah.
Because parts of us are like chill. I mean, I'm mostly chilled, but the closer the day, the closer the day gets to us, the more excited I am, and I try to not to be too excited, but turn the excitement into power that I can use on stage. You know?
Yeah, because there the magic must happen. And you talked about Bela already. You're singing in German as well, I think. And
yeah, right.
is it important to sing in German? Because a lot of times Germany has sung in English and they didn't do well. And last year it was in German and they did quite well that year.
Like, I think for me, but it's only my personal opinion. Like for me, it's interesting when I watch Eurovision Song Contest to see what's happening in other countries besides all the music that's going hits internationally. Like, what is really the pop culture that's happening in the country? And for me, like, it's even clearer to get a vision of it or an idea of it when it's in the language of the country. So like I like it more when songs in the Eurovision Song Contest are in the same country as it comes from. But that's just my taste.
In the same language.
Same language. Sorry. What did I say?
Country.
In the past, it was you need to sing your song in the language of your country.
Right. Yeah.
Does this? Do you want to have this rule back?
No, I think
not necessarily. No.
Everyone can do it like he or she wants, but for me, it's a big part of what's interesting at Eurovision Song Contest for me. Like, how do they sound in their own language?
Yeah.
So, but I don't think that it needs to be a rule. It's just
And then
Have
your Eurovision. Oh, sorry. No, you go.
If you made a version in Polish.
I think we could do that.
We could do that. Yeah, this would be fun. Actually, yeah.
Probably record that after the big day, because now we have daily meeting calls with how the stage looks, how we look.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot going on at the moment. I think we will do new music or different versions after the 28th.
Mm. We already did 5 different styles of our own song in my YouTube show, 5 styles from where I had I don't know, international hits, German hits, and the farther away from the original sound the new sound is, the more interesting it is. For example, I had Barbie Girl from by Aqua. I made it into a Falco version, and my audience liked it so much that I produced a full version of Barbie Girl, sung or rapped by Falco, which is or Thriller as a version from Scooter. Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I was hoping for.
I'm going to look for it after this interview. But the Barbie song, it was Barbaras Rababa. Nee,
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Oh, okay.
That was a different accidental hit, a world hit that I did with Bodo Wartke. He's a songwriter and he's basically, you can say, a comedian who accompanies himself on the piano since, I don't know, the very late 90s. And I am a big fan of his. And I think we met in 2019. And after some time, he asked me if I wanted to be part of his Tongue Twisters as songs. And we did 10 Zahme Ziegen zogen 10 Zentner Zucker zum Zoo, as well as Barbara's Rhabarber Bar. And I did for Barbara's Rhabarber, I did the music, and he, of course, the lyrics. And neither of us could have imagined what impact this song would have on the world. Not a second.
Okay, but we're almost at the end, unfortunately. But you're quite ready for the performance in Berlin.
Yeah, like I think, as you mentioned, next week the last rehearsal week begins, and there's then all the different ideas, like what costume are we wearing, what is the dance we're doing, what is the stage looking like, how does this music sound on stage, like everything together next week, and that's exciting. And but every department already feels pretty much in the right place.
Yeah, one
but
big
now
thing,
everything comes together next week.
One big problem has already been solved. That's your in-ears.
Yes, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
It was so exciting. We just picked them up. They're complete. They're brand new. Literally.
What are your favorite Eurovision song
of all time?
Yeah. Or from Germany or from Poland?
From Germany.
That's so hard to answer. The favorites that I always mention are the Olsen Brothers, "Fly on the Wings of Love," or Verka Serduchka, 1, 2, 3, tanzen.
Even Alulu.
Yeah, 7, 7, Alulu. And Lordi, Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I think that's one performance that really sticks to everyone's head. Like everyone knows, like the crazy Lordi guys from Eurovision, right? I think they made it to be part of the history.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And your favorite is?
I think I would also mention ABBA at this point, but
Waterloo.
Yeah, of course. I mean, true. Even crazy that
legendary
ABBA was at Eurovision, right? Like big ABBA.
And Celine Dion also.
Yeah, it's just we have now the chance to be part of something that only legends are doing, kind of.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Are you looking forward to Hazel, who's presenting?
She's
very funny as well.
She's so funny, yes, of course.
Yeah, we know each other for a couple of years now, and it's always nice to be around Hazel.
Hazel.
Ja.
Hazel.
Herzlichen Dank für das Interview. Es war lustig, um alles
Danke auch.
zu hören. Viel Erfolg nächste Woche.
Danke.
Viel Glück.
Dankeschön.
Und